Hello and welcome back to my channel. It's no surprise that we all love Amazon, not only for the variety of products that they have, but for the convenience. Today I'm going to be sharing with you a bunch of my Amazon favorites from home products to fashion. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Davida. I share fashion, styling, some natural hair videos, and I share them every Sunday and Thursday with the occasional surprise video. I would love to have you guys back, so if you could be so kind and hit subscribe, and you could also even hit that little notification bell. That way you will be notified first when I upload a new video. If you want to see more, definitely check out my fashion blog, vidafashionista.com, along with my Instagram. Everything that I will be talking about in this video is going to be listed in the description box. I'll put all the product links in order so it'll be easy for you to find them. The first products that I'm going to share are these acrylic storage containers, and even though I'm not necessarily ranking the items in this video, I'd have to say that these would probably be up there on my top because not only are they my favorite, but I use them every single day. I'll take you guys on a tour of each of the containers, but I have a ton of jewelry, like an insane amount, and it was just getting out of hand with jewelry just being everywhere, and I didn't have any way to organize it. So I just went onto Amazon, did a quick search, and I typed in I think I typed in jewelry containers, and I knew that I wanted to get the clear ones or the acrylic ones because it makes it easy for you to see. Like, look at that, I can just see all of them. So this first one that I'll show you, this actually was probably one of my most recent purchases of the acrylic containers. I think I got it last year. This container I use to store a lot of my smaller jewelry, like my studs, my smaller hoops, and I even have some rings in here. I like this one because it has this lid right here, which helps keep the dust and everything off of the jewelry. Now, I will say that most of this is all costume jewelry. And you know, costume jewelry has a tendency to turn, so this also will help keep the air off of it. And then it has this second layer that stacks, and I just love that because it's just added storage. Now let's move over to this container right here. Now, this actually came with it, but for the sake of talking about this, I separated them, and I use this one to store makeup, so I'll talk about this in a second, but I'm just going to share this one for you, which I use for some more jewelry. This is pretty heavy, so I'm going to leave this sitting here and just show you around. But I love this container because this one holds my larger jewelry. So I have necklaces, watches, bracelets, larger earrings, things like that in there. I like all of the compartments that it has. The ones on the side, they hold my necklaces, and I like it because they don't tangle. And then also I like the fact that obviously they're in the container, so it keeps the air and the dust off of the jewelry. And then in each of these little drawers, I just have them sectioned off. Down here I have a designer watch and then some bracelets. This one right here, this has watches in it too. I actually don't wear these watches that often. And then in these four, I have just some more larger earrings, statement earrings, and I think I might even have like a ring or two in there. Like I said earlier, this container actually came with this piece right here, but I chose to separate it because I just thought it made more sense. I knew that I was going to use this one for jewelry storage, so it didn't make sense for me to have this one, which clearly works perfectly for makeup. But let's move on to my makeup storage containers now. If the two of these containers is too much for you, I do believe that you can buy this one separately. And then looking at it, it's just perfect for makeup. I have my lipsticks here. And then over here, I have some of my setting sprays. I have a couple of makeup brushes on there too. And then back here, I have some eyeliners and lip liners when I use them. And again, I just love it because it's acrylic and it's easy to see. It's funny looking at all these containers now because I don't realize how many I have because I keep them separate. But this is my other makeup container. And yes, okay, I was trying to make sure that I could hold it for you. So I originally saw, I forget the brand, but it was really, really expensive for makeup boxes. And I was like, there's no way that I could see myself spending that much money. Of course, went over to Amazon and found this bad boy. In this little tower, this is where I keep the majority of the makeup that I have. It's so great to see all of your makeup laid out in front of you. In these two compartments, I just have some palettes. I have a contour palette, a blush palette, eyeshadow palette. And then in this compartment right here, I just keep some of my under eye creams and mascara. It's funny because I don't use hardly any of this. In this compartment, I have a bunch of really fun lip glosses. And then up here, I have my bronzer, foundation, and a finishing powder. I know you thought we were done with the acrylic containers, but the last one that I have is this one, and I use it to obviously store sunglasses. And this was actually the first one that I purchased of all of them. I purchased this back in like 2015. And obviously this is not my full collection of sunglasses because along with jewelry, I am also a sunglass hoarder. And this only holds 9 pair. I thought about getting another one to stack on top, or like a third one to stack on top, but then I just thought that would look obnoxious. So I just like to keep the 3 there, and then all my other ones I just either stack around it or I put them in sunglass holders. But as you can see, it has these 3 compartments right here, and each of the 3 contain 3 holders for the sunglasses. This next item has been a total game changer for me as a blogger. Lots of times when I go to events, they are in low lit places, and you know, people want you to shoot content. They want you to take pictures, but the lighting looks terrible, and then you try to use the flash on your phone and that just never works. So I looked into getting a portable light, which my friend affectionately calls my thought light, and it literally has changed the game. So what I love about this is the price, number one. When I bought it, it was $19.99. I think it's like $22.95 now. I swear it's because of me, because I suggest this to people all the time, and I know so many people that have bought it. They also love it. It's rechargeable. It's very small. It's portable. Fits in most of my purses. I love that it has these interchangeable filters. So I usually use this side because this one will give you like a blue light, whereas this one, they're magnetic too. This one back here, you just pop it off. This one gives you more of a yellow light, and I tend to use this when like the lighting is super bright and I don't need anything brighter, so this just like dims it down a little bit. Speaking of dimming it down, let me just turn the light on for you. Ooh, I'll put it down there so you don't see. So this is it at its brightest, and then on the side there's a little wheel here, and it actually is a dimmer. So if you look at that, dims down. It dims down till it actually turns off, but it's still on. Love this so much. I cannot say enough great things about it. I also love that it has this attachment down here. So if you have like a DSLR, this will attach to the top of your camera, and then you can just use this as your source of light instead of having to use the external flash. This next item doesn't need that much of an explanation, but it's this little side table. It's been super helpful for me when it comes to recording these types of videos. And it comes in a bunch of other styles. I really love the marble detail, and it's actually way lighter than it looks. It did require some assembly, but it only took me like 15 minutes to put it together. I'm going to insert a shameless plug here, but make sure you guys follow me on TikTok, because I actually did a 5 Amazon favorites video, and I shared a lot of the pieces that I'm showing you guys now. The next one that I'm going to show you is this phone stand. Didn't even think anything of it, but when I was trying to put my office together and looking for decor, I kept seeing a phone stand from a lot of bloggers, and I was like, does that really make that much of a difference? Yes, it does. So you just sit your phone on here. I have this loopy case on, so I have to set it. There we go. So you just sit your phone on this stand, and then you can just sit it on your desk or wherever you need to place it. And then, let me put that down. This is adjustable, so you can adjust it to the height that you need. And then it's also very convenient because on the back it has this hole, which makes it easy if you want to charge your phone. So you like stick your phone in the wall and then stick the cord through here, and then obviously the bottom of your phone will be right there. Another way that you can use this is if you want to cook and follow a recipe. You just sit this on the counter, and it's nice because it'll prop your phone up for you, and then that way you can follow the recipe easier. Now, I know that this isn't going to be for everyone, but my natural hair girls, you will get a kick out of this. So this is my holy grail natural hair product as of late. It's by The Dew, and it is Mousse Def. It's a texture foam, and I absolutely love it. It's made such a difference with my hair when it comes to styling and doing my wash and go. It really helps hold my curl pattern, and it replaces me having to put in oils or my leave-in conditioner unless I have to do a wash and go refresh. You guys can just click in the description box and I will include the link for my wash and go where I use this product and you can see how it works. But I get this product when and where I can. I love it so much. I think the last place that I got it from was at Target, and it's always out of stock places, and I know that I can get it on Amazon. I can get it on Prime, so I'm probably getting it in like 2 days, and especially when I'm pressed for wash and go and I don't have time to be out here waiting, just order it on Prime and there it is. And I think it's like $15.99. Next up, we have some blue light glasses. I know that if you guys follow a blogger, you've already heard about blue light glasses and you probably already know what they are. If you don't know what they are, they basically help block the light that comes from screens. So computers, phones, we're all in front of our phones right now so much, and they just create eye strain. So this will help reduce the eye strain, and you can see, if like you can see off the light, you can see the little bit of like the blue filter in there. But people ask me if they work, and I definitely have noticed a difference. I was getting a lot of headaches from staring at my phone all the time, and I notice now when I'm looking at my phone or when I'm in my computer that I don't get those headaches anymore. And I also try to make a point that I know if I'm going to be on my computer for a long time that I go and grab these, and they just help so much. They're super inexpensive, and then I know on Amazon you can get these. I got this one by itself, but I know that they come in a set of 2 also. And I don't know how y'all feel about glasses, but how cute are they? Like, I look so studious and just ready to take on the day. Even though I'm feeling this look and I just love these glasses so much, I'm going to take them off because the glare from my light is making it a little bit unbearable for me to look at. But let's move on to fashion, baby. So I guess let's just talk about the shirt that I'm wearing. I love this shirt. Y'all know that tie-dye is having a super moment right now. And I think this was like the first tie-dye purchase that I got. I was like, I'm not going to give into the trend. I don't want to have a bunch of tie-dye stuff laying around my wardrobe. Guys, I gave in real quick. I think this shirt was like $14.99. I got it in a size small. It is so incredibly soft. I just want to hug myself. It feels so good. But it's very cute. It comes in a couple of different color patterns, and I just love how nice and bright and vibrant the colors are. Now on to shoes. I definitely think that I don't give these shoes as much love and as much hype as they deserve, but I will say, without a doubt, without question, these shoes are the most comfortable heels that I own. I don't care how much money I've ever spent on shoes, these without fail are my number one. I cannot get over how comfortable they are. First off, a lot of people ask me if they're Louboutins. They're definitely not Louboutins. I'm sorry. Shoes, shoes are meant to be worn, and I refuse to ever pay that much money for a pair of shoes. Especially that the fact that the sole is like the signature, and then you're walking on it and it wears, I just can't do it. Besides the fact, I absolutely love these shoes. So these are by Jen Ardor. I think they are on the website. They're on Amazon for like $39.99 or less. They come in a couple of different colors, and I don't even know why I've been going back and forth getting the black ones. I'm definitely going to get them. But they are patent leather, and they have this little, I don't really know what this is called, but it exposes your arch. So it just gives a nice little flash of your foot, and they're just so comfortable. I think the heel is like 3.5, 4 inches, and they just wear so well. Like most of the times when you get a new pair of heels, you have to break them in. These didn't require any breaking in at all. They're very soft. I don't know, I just love them so, so much. Two more favorites and we are done. The next one that I'm going to share is the clothing rack that I have in my office. I absolutely love it. If you guys follow a fashion blogger or two, you probably have seen some sort of clothing rack in their office, closet, dressing room area. This one, I loved it because it was super inexpensive and it's very sturdy. I use it to put all my new arrivals or any items that I need to film for a try-on session. And then I also just started storing some shoes down there on the bottom rack because I need to switch out some of my shoes for the springtime. The last item in my Amazon favorites is going to be my shadow box lights. Use them every single day, especially when it comes to filming TikToks because I don't have a ring light, not yet. Debating on if I should get one, / if I need to get one, / if I just want to get one. But I love my shadow box lights so much. I'm using it right now to shoot my video. And I actually I'm only using one, so there's enough light that comes in. The only time I usually use both of them is when I'm shooting far away and I need more of a range of light. The shadow box lights that I bought, they came with a set of 2 lights. I think they were like $59.99 at the time when I bought them. You can also just buy one if you want to just do that. Like I said, I'm recording this video right now just with one shadow box light. But they are a total game changer. If you are some sort of digital content creator, you should definitely have an artificial light source, whether it's a ring light or the shadow box lights, which I suggest. That is it for my Amazon favorites. I really hope that you guys loved this video. If you did, make sure that you give me a thumbs up and leave a comment below. What was your favorite item from my favorites? And in general, what's your favorite purchase that you've gotten from Amazon so far? I love getting recommendations and I just want to keep the conversation going with you. It can be anything. It can be fashion, it can be beauty, a home product. Let me know in the comment section. Also, if you want to be notified when I'm going to upload a surprise video, do me a favor, go into the description box and click subscribe to my blog because I'll always put it in a newsletter. I let my newsletter subscribers in on the scoop whenever I'm doing something first. That's where I upload all my exclusive content. I thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe, join the fam, and I will see you for my next video.